As part of commemoration of Productivity Week celebrations for the year 2022, with a theme of self-reliance through productivity as given by National Productivity Council, New Delhi, Institute of Management Consultants of India, Hyderabad chapter cordially invites you for the lecture entitled Preparing for Fast and Continuous Technological Changes by Professor Balraj Virmani, sir, Chairman, Center for Organization Research Development in Management, CORDM, based in Hyderabad. Please permit me to share a few glimpses of this illustrious speaker. Professor Balraj Virmani is the founder, chairman of Center for Organization Research and Development in Management, based in Hyderabad. He is an alumni of Delhi University, Duxine, Pittsburgh, USA, fellow Queen Elizabeth House at Oxford, and senior research fellow at Frederick Ebert Foundation, Germany, and Manchester Business School, UK. He has been a member of the resources faculty for programs of Asian and Pacific Development Administration Center, Kuala Lumpur, Consortium for Oil Training, Baghdad, Iraq, Asian Productivity Organization, Singapore, and Dubai Institute of Business Management, among others. He has a decade of industrial experience and over 2 decades of experience as Dean and Professor of Strategic Management at Administrative Staff College of India. He has been on the board of various organizations and committees set up by state and central governments. He was in the committee of setting up of Indian Institute of Management Kerala, IIM Kerala, HR Committee for Banking Sector, National President of Indian Society for Indian Society for Training and Development, ISTD. He has done feasibility studies for setting up the Indian Oil Institute of Petroleum Management, National Institute of Agricultural Extension Management, managed at Hyderabad, the National Petroleum Management Program of all the oil and related companies in India, etc. He has wide training experience for various organizations in India and abroad in wide range of industries. He was the chairman of the editorial board of Indian Journal of Training and Development, IJTD. He was conferred the fellowship by AIMA, All India Management Association, Indian Society for Training and Development, and National Institute of Personal Management, NIPM, for his contribution as to management profession. Professor Virmani has also been consultant to a number of public and private sector organizations and government departments in India and abroad, such as Indian Rayon, BPCL, IOC, Oil and ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Commission, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, and the government of B's for reorganization of civil service on behalf of Commonwealth Secretariat, London, USAID, Center for Financial Engineering and Development, Washington, DC, and Overseas Development Administration, ODA, of the British government. Professor Virmani has published 15 books and 60 articles in various aspects of management in leading journals, including Managing People in Organizations, Challenges of Change, Indian Management, Evaluating Management and Development, Participative Management versus Collective Bargaining, Workers' Education, Economic Development Alternatives, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Economic Restructuring, Technology Transfer, and Human Resource Development. Professor Virmani was conferred the title of President Emeritus, ISTD, New Delhi in 2017. I did my PhD with Professor Venkatratnam, and Professor Venkatratnam has worked with Prof Virmani at Administrative Staff College of India. So, sir has been friend, philosopher, and guide for many people like me. And it is fortune for IMCI to have this type of a giant personality who can help us with wonderful insights on how to participate and how to cope up with the changes, particularly technological changes, and how to keep organizations going without any interruptions. Now, Professor Virmani, sir.
Thank you very much for all the long introduction, but I still consider myself to be a student and learning from various institutions with which I'm involved. And it is my honor to speak here on behalf of IMCI, with which I've been associated right from the beginning. So I'm happy to be to be here and sharing some of my thoughts on a very important subject of the technological changes which are taking place. In fact, I happen to do some research on the impact of technological changes and published two books and various articles on the subject. But the technology is changing so fast that I'm becoming obsolete. So one has to keep track every day that next day you read something new has come. Hmm? So we all, as managers and employees, have to ensure that we ourselves keep updated with the changing technologies. That is very, very crucial. Otherwise, we will become obsolete and we'll be preparing our subordinates and employees on the past technology for future management. Hmm? On the contrary, we have to see future technology for the future management. So, therefore, it is very, very crucial for all of us to be updating ourselves on continuous basis on the latest in technology. Now, we have to learn to adapt to the new technology because everything is technology based. Earlier, when I had to draw or deposit money in the bank, I have to go to the bank and all that. Now it is not necessary. You can go to an ATM and you can do anything. Say, I have not visited my bank branch for 18 months. I'm able to do everything from the home. No. So therefore, uh, the technology itself is taking over part of the role of leadership in management of the organization. So therefore, even the concept of leadership will change. Now we used to say that leader has all those qualities, he should initiate this, that, and all that. Now machine initiates. So we have to learn how to operate the machine and know about the leadership. Now, similarly, organization have to ensure human resource knowledge and competence is developed on continuous basis as technology is taking over day-to-day functions of the organizations. In bank, for example, the deposit, withdrawal, opening or closing of the account without any physical contact, we can do it. Even we can do it sitting in the house. You know. So therefore, there is always danger of our becoming very redundant. Hmm. And we have to prevent that redundant through keeping ourselves updated with the changing technology. You know. Now, other two things are coming here. One is the artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is that the machines can perform the functions of human beings, and in many cases in future by robotics. Now, I'm giving you presentation today to you, but I attended a recent seminar on online where some American experts were there. They said that in future it is quite possible that robotics will uh, take over our function. They will lecture. They will even answer questions. So therefore, we can become redundant. So our role then will change. Our role will be to develop software for the robotics. So we will have to develop expertise in the development of software. You know? So therefore, there will be a continuous change. The machines will can become intelligent, but our role will be not disappear. Our role will not disappear, but our role will change. We will have to become a software experts, continuously developing and changing software, putting into the machine, and then machine and robots will take over all the functions from ourselves. So therefore, are we preparing ourselves for the changing technology? That is going to be a big challenge, because what I'm talking to you tomorrow, things will change. So therefore, we will have to update ourselves, mm, because of the robotics, artificial intelligence, and they will provide all kind of data. Now, there will be available data with the pressing of the button. Earlier, we used to have a department, collect data, analyze data. Now, all that will be available by pressing the buttons. So, how do we manage machine? How do you press the button? Which button to press for what? How do we manage data will become our major function, rather than giving lecture or managing people and all that. That machine can take over. Then hierarchies in the organization will go away, because they will manage machine directly, we will manage machine directly. So the reporting relationship through various levels will go away. I will have same information through machine which my subordinates will have. Many a time, in fact, they may have, because they may be more touch with all the data all over the world. So therefore, data management will become an important role which we will have to play, with the technological changes. And we can use artificial intelligence which will analyze data for us and give us feedback. Now, that data we can use for good of the organization as well as for the bad of the organization. Bad will be, we can absolutely all the time monitor people, don't give them the freedom. Hmm. Other way is that we allow them to do and give us feedback and improve our own knowledge, our own intelligence, and then we give them further feedback and discuss with each other. So, therefore, it is important that we